Hey guys, it's Steve from Skull Gaming Network. Welcome to another MLB Perfect Inning 2019 video. And today I have a special offer number 5 pack opening here. It was presented to me by Darnoc. Thanks to him for sharing his recording with me. He did record it himself of him opening the packs with Mobuzin, so that's why you see that on the edges. I'm going to react to these packs as I see them opened here. And he starts off, he had 10 of 4 different types of packs. You pick 1 of 2 for each. He has the All-Stars, and he gets that 2016 87 first baseman Eric Hosmer, which was the best card in the game for a month or two back in Perfect Inning Live. Then he gets an Edwin Diaz, not worth very much, to be honest. And his third All-Star pack, a couple of Cardinals, not worth very much for coins. So far, for the $3 this package costed, 1 good pull, and I believe we're now on to 3 not-so-great pulls with that Wainwright. Again, looking for the GP value, and there we go. That's a little bit better. Now, this choice, I think he was going between Harper and Scherzer, really back and forth between which card he actually wanted to get. He does go with Bryce Harper at the end of the day. And then he gets another Bryce Harper, this one worth almost $2 billion. Clearly more valuable than the Anthony Rizzo. How that Harper's worth $2 billion and the previous one was worth only $800 million makes no sense to me. But there we go. Bryce Harper is the pick there. This next pack, Zach Britton is the choice, but a couple of very mediocre choices there. Jeremy Jeffress, a nice card. David Price, not so much, but thankfully Jeffress rescues that. And then Brad Hand, the better of the choices here, but neither is particularly good once again. I believe this is the final All-Star pack. And Jacob deGrom, not great, but above average for what we saw. Then there are some award winner packs coming up next here. We'll rip into the first one, and there's a fire animation, the first one of this video. Clayton Kershaw, 90 overall, 1.3 billion GP. So as this pack opening starts to heat up, thanks once again to Darnoc for sharing these packs with me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying seeing them getting opened on the channel. Up next, JD Martinez, 91 overall, just under 900 million GP. A solid pick up there. In the next pack, that's kind of a letdown. Jason Hayward, 254 million GP. Not very good. And then Bryce Harper once again. This one worth, I believe, 365 million GP. Harper is worth a lot, even though he doesn't necessarily play like the best player, both in real life and in Perfect Inning. He doesn't necessarily have the best stats in right field, but he always costs a lot. A nice Gary Sanchez in this next award winners pack. Seems like the obvious choice, just a matter of Darnoc confirming it. There he goes, Gary Sanchez. Welcome to his team. Cody Bellinger, the much more expensive 86 overall, along with most Dodgers in general compared to non-Dodger players. Goldschmidt, the more expensive card. They're both underpriced players. And then Anthony Rizzo will be the choice here. I believe we've passed over a couple Rizzos, but that time he is the choice. Chase Headley, the pick here. We're hitting a dry spell on the award winner packs. Not much of anything good, and that's the worst one yet, as Ender Enciarte isn't even worth 100 million GP, and he's the better of the two options. And then up next, there are some career high drafts. On the first one, Justin Upton is the choice. And on pack number 2, Victor Martinez, 1 billion GP, but only an 89, so he doesn't get the fire animation. There's a fire animation. JD Martinez once again. This one is 2 billion GP and a 92 overall card. That is a really good pickup for Darnoc. And then another fire animation for 90 overall Addison Reed, 1.2 billion GP. So the fire is starting to pick up, and 3 in a row. This one, 92 Jake Arrieta, 1.07 billion GP. Somebody call off the fire department because now the fire went away. There's 91 Marcell Ozuna, just under $1 billion. He'll be the choice. A very good card. But the fire was put out, and now the fire started again. But we want that. 92 Luis Severino, 3 billion GP. Keep the fire going. There it is. Once again, 91 Jose Altuve, just over $1 billion GP. But you know what? The fire animation is a fire animation. Double fire. There is Buster Posey, just under $2 billion. There was also Shin Soo Choo for $1.3 billion. Posey, the better choice for GP. And then the fire department came back and put it out. Paul Goldschmidt, $964 million. Still a solid pull, but not putting fires on. And then we go to the contract years, and there's the fire once again. Max Scherzer, $1.07 billion. John Lester, $1.11 billion. And Lester's the pick. There's more fire. Masahiro Tanaka, a little bit over $2 billion GP. We don't want the fire department here. We want them to let the fire keep burning when the fire department comes back. Jordan Zimmerman's the pick, $950 million GP. On to the next contract year pack, and the fire's back. Jason Hayward, $1.06 billion GP. Is there more fire? Yes, there is. Robinson Cano, $1.5 billion. We'll keep the fire going as long as we can. That is the goal, to see fire on every pack. And there we go. John Lester once again. So a second John Lester enters the fold. Chris Davis, a nice card too. And yeah, John Lester will be the pick despite some deliberation. Then the fire's out. I think Johnny Cueto's $812 million. He'll be the pick. Not a bad card. And the fire comes back. 90 Bryce Harper. I think that's the fourth Bryce Harper we've seen picked, and I don't think any Bryce Harpers have been passed over, which is kind of crazy. David Price, also over $1 billion GP. He's setting off the fire alarms, And, oh my goodness, 92 Manny Machado, $3.8 billion GP. I believe that is the last pack of this pack opening. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you're new around here, subscribe for more MLB Perfect Inning 2019 content. Thanks once again to Darnoc for sharing this pack opening recording with me for me to react to. If you guys want to do something similar in the future, that would be awesome. If not, do your own thing with your own packs. But hopefully you could see whether or not this special offer number 5 would be worth the $3 in Perfect Inning. Thanks once again to everybody for tuning in. And until next time, and as always, peace out.